Once upon a time, in the sprawling city of Los Angeles, a young homeless boy named Max wandered the streets. He was only 12 years old, but his life had already been filled with hardship. He slept in alleyways and scavenged for food, relying on the kindness of strangers for survival. But Max was not like other children his age. Even though he had nothing, he dreamed of something big, something that would change the world. Max loved space, technology, and the idea of creating a better future. He would often sit on the sidewalk, staring up at the stars, imagining what it would be like to one day travel to Mars or build incredible machines. He couldn't read books, but he had memorized everything he could from the small library on his phone, using the few public Wi-Fi spots around the city. One evening, Max overheard a conversation at a coffee shop. A group of people were talking about Elon Musk, the billionaire inventor behind companies like SpaceX and Tesla. They spoke about his dreams of colonizing Mars, developing electric cars, and changing the way the world thought about technology. Max felt a spark of inspiration. If someone like Elon Musk could dream that big, why couldn't he? Little did Max know, that very evening, Elon Musk was in the city for a conference about renewable energy. After the event, Elon decided to take a walk through the downtown streets, enjoying the quiet of the night. He passed by a small park and noticed the boy sitting alone on a bench, staring up at the stars. Elon walked over and struck up a conversation with Max. "What are you thinking about?" Elon asked, curious. Max, surprised but not intimidated, replied, "I'm thinking about space, about Mars, about what it would be like to live there." Elon smiled, intrigued by the boy's passion despite his circumstances. "What's stopping you from making that happen?" Max shrugged. "I don't know. I'm just a kid with nothing, but I have ideas. I think we could build better rockets, better machines. We could change the world." Elon paused, studying Max. He saw something in the boy's eyes, an unshakable belief in the impossible, just like when he was young. Elon knew that the world needed more dreamers like Max. "You're right," he said. "We can change the world, and maybe you'll be part of that change." Elon reached into his bag and pulled out a business card. "This is my email address," he said. "I want you to promise me something. If you ever get a chance to learn, to study, whether it's space, technology, or anything else, take it. Don't give up on your dreams. If you ever need help, you know how to reach me." Max, overwhelmed by the kindness of a stranger, took the card with trembling hands. "Thank you," he whispered. From that night forward, Max didn't give up on his dream. He began to take free online courses using the few resources he had. Slowly but surely, he built a network, found mentors, and eventually caught the attention of people who shared his passion. Max's story spread, and soon he found himself working alongside engineers and innovators, eventually joining a space program with a goal to send humans to Mars. Years later, when the first crew landed on Mars, Max, now an engineer and scientist, was among them. And as he looked out over the red planet, he thought back to the night when a homeless boy's dream had been ignited by a brief encounter with Elon Musk. Max knew that dreams, no matter how small or big, could change the world. And sometimes, all it took was a little bit of hope from an unexpected place.